Do you think all the tasks that you face in your life can be done with a snap of your finger?
No.
No. Here we see the tougher the task, the tougher the planning, the tougher the management. When the task is tougher, when the goal is above your expectation, it's an uphill task, you need project management. Project management is a part of the project that I'm doing today at my executive coaching pathway. And in this project, I'll be giving you two speeches. The first speech will be about the problem statement, the challenge that I faced, and where I used my leadership skill, and I had the team alignment, and we made the plans. In the second, later stage of my speech, I'll be telling you the execution strategies and how I achieved the goals and how I made the vision that I had, that we had, the team we had, into a reality. The first part is about planning, and today I'll tell you what challenge I faced and how I handled it with an effective planning. To begin with, what is project management? Here we have a very good definition of project management: the planning and organizing of a company's resource to move a specific task, event, or a duty towards completion. In other words, a proper and appropriate planning, from planning to execution, the activity is dealt into project management. So, to further understand what is project management, we have 5 phases usually in project management. I'll tell you the brief points of every strategy that we have in project management. First is project 1, the project initiation, where we have to have a problem statement and problem charter, project charter. Then we have project planning, where we have to do the organizing activity, delegation of tasks, timelines. And then we have project execution. Whatever we plan, we put it into action, the execution, the action strategy. And then we have project control, where we have to monitor. Are we going in close proximity to our achievement, or we're going far, or what strategies are the results, what strategies are producing to us? Is it beneficial for us? And then we have project closure report that I will also submit to you at the next level of my speech. So here comes the challenge. As I told you earlier, 2023 was a devastating year for our company. It was one of the best project management activity that I had in my career, because the company was drowning. It was in the struggling, rather, downtown. So here we were all scattered. The whole team was doing every inch of activity to improve the situation. I took on that challenge, and I realized the need for an aligned movement in order to achieve a task of joint interest and benefit. So here I talked to my CEO, and I asked him to give a 6-month strategy plan where we can have the whole activity under our control and have the business from the surviving stage and taking it up to the thriving stage. So the project statement that I gave to my boss, that I aligned, was surviving in the recession and thriving in the progression. This was the project statement that I told my boss, and I again started counting on my team members then. Later stage that I went on was the outcomes. What are the outcomes that I'm going to have after having the vision? The vision would turn into a cost reduction and productivity optimization outcomes. This was the outcome out of the project plan that I had in my mind. Having had the project statement, having had the outcomes, there needs a team to put things into execution. For team, I first jogged on internet and found one of the most effective strategy for team alignment, and there I found the Rossi matrix. Have you heard of the Rossi matrix?
No.
No?
Yes.
It's a very good strategy to have team alignment. What is Rossi matrix?
Responsible, accountable,
Calculated.
Consultant.
consultant,
Informed. It's about the alignment of team. You have the team. First, I counted down the team members. I be the team leader. I told my team clearly, now we have to work altruistically, selflessly. Our goal is not only to survive, but adopt some strategies where we could thrive also. So, team leader being me, then I made some guidance committee. As my fellow Asif Nizami, who was the production head, I had him as for guidance committee. And then for procurement, I had my team member, Mohsin, as for my guiding committee. And then for implementation, I choose admin and the QC. And here I assign the roles and responsibility according to the RACI metrics. First thing, being role as leader, and then responsibility is consultation and information throughout the activity. Then Nizami for consultation, and then Mohsin, procurement guy, for consultation as the senior persons, and then execution activity is responsible and accountable. The strategy chart that I formed was have to save time in processes and increase productivity. This was the task I took on. And then automate the process and save the manpower cost. And production guy took on this challenge and reduce purchase lead time in timely availability by designing min-max. This was done by a procurement guy. Training of people to ensure quality at processes and reduce costs. This was done by admin. And then finally kaizens, multiple kaizens in processes, which was done by QC guy. So this was the project planning. And then we put things into execution. And for the execution strategy, we gained remarkable results. But for those results, you have to wait for my next part of the speech, in which I will tell you what strategies did we adopt and what results and outcomes did we gain out of those strategies. Thank you very much. With this, I hand back.